What is up everyone, welcome back to Mainly Movies, the channel where we talk about, well, mainly movies. So Us is finally here, a movie I've been anticipating for a while, ever since I saw Get Out, which was a fantastic debut film by Jordan Peele. And now with his new movie Us, we finally have it, and I'm just really excited to share my opinions on this film. So I saw Us last night, and there was just so many people there, and it was a really good experience. So Us is directed by Jordan Peele and stars Lupita Nyong'o and Winston. So Us is about a family that go on a vacation, and basically there's all this kind of creepy stuff that kind of goes wrong, all these coincidences, and then in the middle of the night they see a family on their driveway as shown in the trailer, and basically they have to fight themselves. Look, I really wanted that to sound cool, but it just didn't really come out that cool. But basically, yeah, that's the plot. I don't really want to get into too much detail because this is a spoiler-free review. First of all, this movie was pretty good. I did enjoy it. There was a lot of scenes that were very entertaining. There was a lot of scenes that were very suspenseful due to the cinematography, which I want to talk about quickly. The cinematography was fantastic. It still had that kind of Get Out sort of, I don't know if the director of photography was the same person as Get Out. So the cinematography isn't the same cinematography, but it still has that kind of same sort of shots as Get Out. A lot of wide frames. It's funny because about halfway through the movie I turned to my friend and I said, this reminds me a lot of It Follows. And it's funny enough, the cinematography of Us actually did It Follows. The acting was really good and the directing was really spot on. Jordan Peele is still a master at directing as well as writing. I still feel like his movies are the go-to movies to watch if you want to become a writer. His screenplay, the way he writes his screenplays are really good, and you can really see them into the film, but not in a bad way, in a good way. Lupita Nyong'o, her character was really good because obviously they had to play two different characters, but not just that, her central character of the film was good and was entertaining and was definitely realistic. Unfortunately, they're the only things I can really say about the movie that's a positive. The third act of this movie kind of gets a little too big and too out of its originality. The first two acts are really good because they're very contained, and I enjoyed them so much, and I was thinking to myself, I'm enjoying this so much, I honestly feel like this is better than Get Out. But then once you got to the third act, I was just thinking to myself, maybe not. This seems as if you can definitely tell that Jordan Peele had a bigger budget and really wanted to show it off. It wasn't terrible, but it just kind of got a bit explosive, and a lot of stuff was going on in the third act of this movie. Most of the ambiguity and a lot of the main central plots kind of completely unraveled in the third act, and it just felt very jumbled up, and everything just had to happen in the third act. I'm a big fan of ambiguity in films, but this movie almost felt like it had too much. It had just enough that it was okay, but there was still a lot that just left unanswered. The biggest complaint that I have with the film is there's comedy and the horror of this film, and the way that they were put together. This movie, unlike Get Out had both of them, but it knew where to put both of them. In this movie, I didn't know whether I was meant to be laughing at a scene or if I was meant to be kind of scared or on the edge of my seat. The jokes kind of ruin a lot of the suspenseful scenes, and then sometimes the other way around, the suspenseful scenes kind of ruin the jokes. And, you know, it just didn't really work well in some scenes. There was a lot of scenes where the jokes hit, and there's a lot of scenes where the suspense hits. And those scenes are directed perfectly, but when they're put together, it doesn't really mix well. I personally think that Get Out is the better of the two, but I did like what Jordan Peele tried to do with this movie. It wasn't at all terrible, it wasn't bad, it was good, I enjoyed it, but there was a lot of things that I wish it could have done instead of what it actually did, which is why I'm going to give Us a 7.5 out of 10. So guys, if you saw Us, please tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I'll see you guys next time.